Hey guys, it's Jackie here, and we're gonna do day 2. I know it's a little bit of a late upload, but bear with me. So today we're gonna talk about the lies that my baby daddy has told me, since you guys seem to love my baby daddy story times. So I have to be a little bit quiet because my son is trying to sleep, and we all know trying to get a toddler to bed is damn near impossible. So, okay, here we go. So when we're dating, whatever, progression, he told me he was in the military, and he told me that he was getting promoted to staff sergeant, which is, I was like, okay, whatever, I don't really care. I don't date people based on rank. I date people based on their personality and who they are as a person. Like, I don't care about all that military shit. Sorry, I don't care about rank, So So he told me that he was going to be staff sergeant. He told me he got deployed. He told me that he's an Army Ranger. And he told me that he went to airborne school but didn't finish. They're all lies. Okay, let me just tell you guys how this boy got caught lying about his military career. So, he got lied about his rank and about his deployment because his uniform was in my car. And, I saw him in his uniform one time when he came home from, because he's in the reserves, he came home to pick up something or somebody or something, I forgot what he did. And so he stripped off his rank patch and all of his patches, and I'm just sitting there like, why'd you strip it off? I'm just like, whatever. He's like, oh, I just don't like the attention that it gives me. I'm just like, okay, whatever your prerogative is. That's all you. So then, So then I go and drop off his uniform, because we broke up at this point. His uniform was still in the back of my car. I go and drop it off, and you guys, okay, listen. So on his patch, it had an E3 symbol. I know my military symbols. I'm not stupid. I used to work at a base, and I have family military. So he had an E3 symbol, which is staff sergeant. If people don't know, staff sergeant in the E6. Okay, this is the E3. So like 3 steps down. Not only that, he had no deployment patch at all, because his uniform was already all patched up. He had no deployment patch. I asked him one time about his experience being deployed, and he told me to watch a movie. And that was exactly like his experience. He didn't tell me like any personal stories, anything like that. He just kept telling me to watch his movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but all he did was tell me to watch this movie. I'm just like, okay, why don't you just tell me what's going on? And so I thought it was weird, and I talked to my aunt who has been deployed, and she said, that's fucking weird, why didn't you just tell you? I was like, I know. Okay, so he had no deployment patch. He had no Army Ranger patch at all. And, well, the airborne, I figure if those 3 was lies, he has to lie about airborne school. I'm just in there like, why would you lie about all this stuff? I was like, people get in trouble for lying all about this stuff. Like, what the fuck ever? Like, bro, you're seriously fucking crazy. So this is after we broke up, okay? So, what else did he lie about? Oh, he lied about, okay, God, story time, quick ass story time. Okay, you guys ready for this? I was sitting at home. I let him borrow my car to go somewhere for something stupid, I know. So I let him borrow my car to go do something. All of a sudden I get a phone call. You guys, it's the fucking cops calling my phone. And I'm just like, hello? He's like, are you Jacqueline Thompson? I was just like, yeah. He's like, we're arresting so-and-so. We'll call him, what can we call baby daddy? Oh, we'll call him Dimitri. Okay, we'll call him Dimitri. He's like, do you know Dimitri Wallace? Okay, his name is not Dimitri Wallace, just so y'all know, we're just naming him Dimitri Wallace for the point of the story. I was just like, yeah. He's like, well, he's been arrested, and we need you to come get your car. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all, what the fuck? I'm just in there like, what the fuck? And lucky fucking late, because if it was anywhere farther, I would have beat someone's ass, because apparently if I didn't pick up my car, they were going to tow my shit. And that, they told my shit, y'all. I was gonna go ghetto. I see, I may be this nice caramel color, and I'm cool and collective, but I have a ghetto side. Okay? I do have a ghetto side. So I was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, I'm just like a couple blocks up the street, whatever. I was like, it'll take me like 10 minutes to walk up there. The cop, being rude as hell, okay? Rude as hell. He was like, can you just ask someone to come pick you up and drop you off to your car? Because apparently they can't leave until I come get my car or it gets towed, one of the two. And I said, Mr. Officer, by the time someone comes and picks me up and takes me to my car, it'd be around the same time, even longer. He's like, well, fine, just hurry up. I'm just like, ugh, rude, fuck. So I go and walk up there, get my car. He's like, the officer's like, I don't know, I can't really tell you what he did, but he eventually told me what he did. And he's like, I don't know, you're such a beautiful young lady. You flipped your tune when you saw my, Yep, I know you would flip your tune, huh? He's like, you're such a beautiful lady and you don't deserve a guy like this. I'm like, bro, we're broken up, so, hi there, Mr. Officer. Kidding, nothing happened. Nothing happened. So he was like, oh, well, he ended up, I think something with somebody, like, he got arrested for, like, threatening or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the officer was kind of flirting, but then I had to go. He gave me my keys and I was driving back to my apartment. Funny thing about that whole situation is that I find fucking hilarious. My tabs were expired. I didn't realize it until later because I just forgot when my tabs were due. But my tabs, when I was talking to the police officer, were fucking like expired for a month. And I was just like, sweet baby Jesus, thank you so much. So anyways, and then I had to drop his shit off to his parents, and his mom called me and she was like, John wants to know what the officer said to you. And I'm just like, the officer said that your son is an No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that, y'all. I just said, oh, he just said he got arrested for threatening and that's about it. Because apparently he didn't know what he got arrested for. What the fuck ever. What the fuck ever. That boy's he was a fucking trip. He was a trip. He was a trip. Oh my god, that boy was a trip. Anyways, so back to some morals that he told me. This is not going to be a super long video because I need to go to bed because I start my new job in the morning. So, what else? Oh, so when my son was born, he never showed up to any appointments, and he didn't even show up to the hospital the day he was born. I sent him a picture of my son who had jaundice really bad when he was first born, so of course he's yellow. He tried to say, oh, he's too dark to be my son. I said, he's fucking yellow. I don't even know how dark he is. If y'all see my son now, he's white as hell. Okay? So I don't know what he was trying to get at. And then he was like, well, I did the math and we weren't together when you were conceived. I was like, yes, we were. He tried to tell me that apparently we broke up around the 4th of July. And I was like, no, we didn't break up the 4th of July. We broke up the last week of July and August because that's when I had my vacation. I'm not stupid. I know when the fuck I had my vacation. He was like, no, because I slept with my baby mama on the 4th of July. So I was like, oh, so not only did you cheat on me while we were still together and left me alone on the 4th, because y'all, he left me alone on the 4th of July. I'm just like, dude, that's not even, his own Facebook status told him, like, when we were at fucking vacation, he made a Facebook status and it was marked like July fucking 30th or some shit like that. I have to go back and look. But he uploaded pictures and shit at the end of July when we were on vacation. He's trying to tell me when his Facebook even says that we were together, that we weren't together. Okay, what the fuck ever. Like, what? So he was like, oh, well, I need a DNA test. I was like, sure, whatever. Set it up. And he told me, like, well, make the appointment. I'll pay for it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I was like, whatever, I'll make the appointment. So I make the appointment and no text, no call, no nothing. I didn't hear from him at all on the day that we're supposed to get this DNA test done. And I said, fuck this shit. So I go down to the child support agency and filed. I said, nope, I'm filing. Fuck this, I'm filing. So I went and filed child support. And I told him I filed. And he was like, well, I'm busy with the army, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whatever. I had a feeling that he was lying, and girls, you know when we get some intuition that a man is lying, that we're like fucking detectives and we have like this fucking instinct. So I was just like, okay, whatever. I had a feeling he was lying. So when I had an appointment with one of the support officer peoples, they told me he was not in the military anymore. Yeah, I knew he wasn't. I knew he wasn't. Oh my god. I was just like, oh, really? And she was like, yeah, which fucking sucks. That means blah, blah, blah. You know what that means. Girls who try to file child support on military guys, you know that means that I'm not guaranteed child support like, you know, other jobs are. And so I was like, cool. So I told him, I was like, well, I guess you got kicked out of the military. So what excuse do you have now? He's like, yeah, I wrote a letter to my higher up saying I wanted to get out. Yo, he wrote a letter saying, please take me out of the fucking army. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works, you guys. I'm just sitting there like, fuck that. No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. You did not. You did not. You did not. You did not. So whatever. I was just like, whatever. Whatever. Your prerogative. I was like, whatever, they're looking for you, homeboy. Tell me why fucking child support still hasn't found this bum ass. Because I'm not on state assistance. Because I make enough bread to support me and my family. So they don't think I'm not higher up as some of these other cases. But they have yet to find him. I'm just like, how the fuck? You spent 2 years looking for... Anyways. Back to the story. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then I remember, like, later down the road, we had this big fight. Because I freaking told him, I was like, you either sign your rights away or you go talk to these child support people. Because I'm sick and fucking tired of fighting with you about this. This is not fair to my son. And this is pointless. It's pointless to drag this on. And he was like, I'm dying. I'm like, okay. He's like, I found out I have this disease and I'm going to die within a year. So, he's still alive. It's been over a year and he's still alive. And because he told me he wanted my son's social security number so he can leave something in his will for my son. And I said no, because being the smart mom that I am, he probably going to try to claim my son in taxes, and not the fuck no. I pay for every fucking thing for my son, and I'd be damned if some deadbeat try to claim him on his taxes. Ain't gonna happen. Anyways. Then, not only that, he like went on and on about this spiel, how life is so hard, and he got kicked out of the army, which was his only career. And I said, skirt! Stop right there. You got kicked out? I thought you wrote a damn letter. Probably got kicked out for doing drugs. Because he said, oh, I got kicked out because of my mental state. I was like, probably, but I'm pretty sure you popped on a fucking drug test. Because weed is now legal in Washington, but it's not in the army. So he probably popped on it and got kicked out. I'm pretty sure, I can guarantee y'all that's what the fuck happened. I can guarantee y'all. I'm just saying. I'm saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Anyways, that is about it. Because I haven't heard from him since. I haven't talked to him since. He lied and told me he was in Oregon when I saw it on the Snapchat stories before he blocked me on the Snapchat that he was still in Washington when he told me he was in fucking Oregon. So he's stupid. He's so stupid. I am so close to like we're gonna do some stuff, but I can't tell you guys that until it's done. But soon he would just not be any relevance in our life anymore, and I cannot fucking wait till that day, y'all. I'm so fucking excited. So that concludes day 2, little story time, and I appreciate some of the comments I've been getting. I love you guys so much. I honestly didn't think that anybody would actually watch my stuff, let alone comment and stuff, but some of your guys' comments are really, really sweet, and I tried to reply back to everything that that's in my comment section. I try to reply back as soon as I can, as soon as I see it, because I'm pretty busy with work and stuff, and then toddlers, but I will try to reply back to every comment I saw in my life. So tomorrow's video, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I've had a few requests. Like the one I had today, I've had a few requests for how to overcome bullying, my bullying stories, and then some baking stuff and stuff like that. I will figure it all out and I'll surprise you with a video. But it's going to be one of those 3 things, or something about how I cope with my anxiety. So I will see you guys tomorrow on day 3. I'm sorry this is such a late upload, you guys, but thank you for sticking with me. I really love you guys, and I appreciate you guys so freaking much, all 20 something of you, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye guys.